It's another beautiful night here at Colonial Plaza. Under the stars, the Platypi and the Overdogs will be facing off in Game 1 of the Conference Finals. This is Cookie Cutter, ready to bring you another playoff edition of Platypi Baseball. After toppling the Jacks in 4 games in the first round of the playoffs, we're back here at Colonial Plaza hosting the Overdogs. Ace Von Acison will take the mound, stepping in as Elroy Action, but before that, we have this starting lineup for the Overdogs. Leading off and playing second base, it's Elroy Action. Guy Gold in left field batting second, Zach Song batting third and playing first. Batting fourth, fifth, and sixth are Araya Medina in right field, catching Anton Goodwood, Kasia Iman, who is playing shortstop. Rhonda Horn is batting seventh and playing third base. In center field and batting eighth is Yvette Victorino, and pitching for the Overdogs and batting ninth is Larry LaJoy. Here is the quick playoff picture now. As we are done with the first round, of course 0-0 are the Platypi and the Overdogs, and the Wild Pigs have already taken one over the Sandcats. And now it's time to play some baseball. Ace Von Acison with a 4-seam, 2-seam slide, curve, and changeup, ready to fire ball one to Elroy Action. This one lined up the middle, and just past the diving glove of Beefcake McStevens, who's actually out there at shortstop to start things out today. The Platypi have mixed things up a little bit in the field. We'll get to that a little bit later, though. Strike one on a foul ball. Runner on first, good speed. Behind the dish is Tugboat Thomas, so we'll see if they'll run on him. 1-2, though, to Guy Gold, the left fielder. Ball two inside. This one's grounded to Kitty Kaufman. She ranges to her left. She'll fire to second. Not in time. McStevens turns it, but no chance. Runners are at first and second. Nobody out. Von Acison, no stranger to trouble, as he didn't do too great in his first outing in the playoffs. Ball one looking to redeem himself. 1-1 to Zach Song. This one's a high fly ball towards the warning track. Willie Bacon will make the grab for out number one. Tagging is Action. He will get there. Sky Rodriguez, who is playing third base today for the Platypi, actually whiffed on that ball thrown into her, but no harm, no foul. Now one out, Medina steps in, the right fielder for the Overdogs, and quickly 1-1 to her. Right to 97 miles an hour on a fastball on the inside part of the plate, and swing and a miss. Strike three. Von Acison fires in a 4-pitch strikeout. Now with 2 outs, it's a foul ball down the first base line from Anton Goodwood. Right two. Some RBIs already in the playoffs make that 4. There's ball one inside. Another one hitting the dirt inside. 2-2. Runners are at the corners. Swung on and missed. 97 at the knees and on the inner half of the plate. So after a hit, nothing doing for the Overdogs in the top half of the first. And let's see what the Platypi can do as Kitty Kaufman steps up to the plate. But before she swings away, here is the Platypi starting 9. Of course, Kitty Kaufman leading off. She's playing second base. In right field is Hera O'Wugliams batting second. Batting third is Beefcake McStevens, and he's playing shortstop today. In left field is Muffin Studwick, the cleanup hitter. Scooter Sandbrick batting fifth and playing first base. At the hot corner and batting sixth is Sky Rodriguez, getting her first playoff start. Tugboat Thomas is batting seventh and catching Ace Von Acison on the bump, and he's batting eighth. And Willie Bacon playing center field and batting ninth for the Platypi. So the major shakeup is Sky Rodriguez, of course, playing third base, but there's ball one to Kitty Kaufman high. The 1-0. Strike one. Larry LaJoy features a 4-seam, a screwball, a slider, and a curve. That's ball two outside with the curve. LaJoy a 10.80 ERA in the playoffs. A 3-whip and a strikeout. The 2-2 to Kitty. Line drive. Second baseman Elroy Action will make the grab for out number one. Up steps Hera O'Wugliams. And she'll look at ball one inside on the screwball. Fastball up and away. 2-0. Strike one on the outside corner. The 2-1 to Williams is popped deep. Is it deep enough? No. Just in front of the track, Medina will make the grab for out number 2. Beefcake McStevens playing shortstop today. Ball 1. Proved to be quite a good shortstop in the last game. Out number 3, though, on the line to Elroy action. He got 2 of those that inning. And no hits for the Platypi in the bottom half of the first inning. Here in the second, it'll be Kasha Iman. And she'll line one, or ground one up the middle, off the diving glove of Kitty Kaufman. It'll be a base hit. Kitty Kaufman will scramble to get to it, but no advancement, of course. Rhonda Horn will step up now. And over at shortstop, oh, just foul. Over at shortstop, Beefcake McStevens getting the start there because of coming in as a defensive replacement and doing quite well. And now line drive, but Muffin Studwick will make the grab. Waist high catch. And there's out number 1. Up steps Yvette Victorino. With 1 out, runner on first base. No one's tried to test tugboat just yet. Now a runner. The throw to second is just late. Oh, goodness. Throw beat him, but I think it needed to be a little bit lower. Now 1 and 2 to Victorino. A weak pop into center field. Willie tracking. He'll make the grab out number 2. No advancement from the runner, so it's runner on second with 2 outs for the pitcher, Larry LaJoy. And yeah, Kerry Cartman, who was the normal shortstop, was making a lot of errors. Had a few errors in plays he should have made that maybe not necessarily errors. But this one beat straight into the ground to Kitty Kaufman. She'll field and fire to first for out number 3. So another hit, but nothing doing for the Overdogs. Bottom of the second, and the cleanup hitter, Muffin Studwick, will step up to the plate. And after a poor start, now hitting over 300 in the playoffs. Now he'll line this one up the middle, but Elroy action on a diving play to his right will make the grab for out number 1. Scooter Sandbrick up. Fouled back. The 0-1. Liner, fly ball, and caught by the center fielder Victorino for out number 2. Sky Rodriguez. Once again, her first start of the playoffs, and there's strike 1 at the knees. Pops straight up on the infield. Shortstop under it, and Emin has it for out number 3. So once again, no hits for the Platypi. They're still scoreless, and now this one's line shot, caught by Scooter Sandbrick at first base, out number 1. Guy Gold will step up once more. Strike 1. The 0-1 beat into the ground. It's going to kiss the chalk. And the throw to first is going to be dropped by Sandbrick. Had to make a great scoop. That one, well, maybe not kissing the chalk, but certainly hugged it. And there's now runner on first with 1 out. Now 1-1 to sack to Song. And this one, a high deep drive. That's out of here. Home run off the stairs in the bullpen of the Platypi, unfortunately. 401. That's Song's second homer of the playoffs and his 9th RBI of the playoffs. That gives the Overdogs a quick 2-0 lead. Now up the middle, base hit. That's through past the diving glove of Kitty Kaufman, right back up the middle for a base hit. 1 out, none on. Sorry, 1 on. And now lined, or a worm burner, I should say, into right field for a base hit. 1 out, still 1 double play ball away from this. Kasha steps up, and oh, here it could be. No, it's past the glove of Kitty Kaufman. Lily Bacon will get it right before it gets to the wall, but 1 run will score. The other one is chugging for home, and there will be no throw. It'll come into third instead. 4-0 Overdogs. Now this one grounded past the pitcher Von Acesen, and Beefcake with a nice charging play for out number 2. But still 2 out with a runner on third base. 1-1 now to Victorino. Strike 2. Here in the top of the third inning, 4-0 Overdogs now. 2 already in, 1 threatening. Oh, but it's not to be. A changeup swung on a miss for strike 3. 4 runs come in to score. It's Overdogs for Platypi, nothing but Tugboat Thomas looks to start a rally here. This one's lined into the left center gap, and that'll be a leadoff double here in the bottom of the third inning. Von Acison now will step up to the plate. He squares around a bunt. It's a curve. It's popped up. It's caught on the fly by LaJoy and doubled up. Unfortunately, will be Tugboat Thomas. So LaJoy's back to facing the minimum. Oh, Willie Bacon puts a pretty good drive into this one, but Victorino will make the grab in center for out number 3. So no response from the Platypi for the 4-run top half of the third inning. Now head to the top of the fourth inning. 4-0 still, Overdogs. LaJoy, though, steps up to the plate first and quickly goes down 0-2. And strike 3. Someone grabbed a heat lamp. I think LaJoy is still frozen out there. 1 out now. And a line drive, well, more of a fly ball. Willie Bacon will make the grab just in front of the warning track for out number 2. Guy Gold steps up. 2 down. Von Acison eyeing a quick inning. He needs one. 2-0 inside. Fly ball. And that will go foul. 2-2. The 2-2 to Guy Gold. We'll make it 3-2. Now the payoff pitch with 2 outs and no one on. Oh, Guy Gold must have been having a staring contest because he's caught staring at strike 3 there for out number 3. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth inning. 4-0 Overdogs still. Kitty Kaufman steps up to the plate. The lineup card flips over for the Platypi for the first time. It's flipped over twice already for the Overdogs. Now that's a harmless out number 1 to Medina. Hera O'Wugliam steps up to the plate. She'll look at strike 1. And now lines one, but at Inman for out number 2. Beefcake McStevens steps up. And he'll look at ball 1. A possible screwball. And then there's a 4-seamer that'll blow right past McStevens. Now a foul ball down the third baseline makes it 1-2. This one a weak pop-up. Ranging back is Emin, and she'll make that over the shoulder grab for out number 3. So unfortunately, a very quick inning for the Platypi. Head to the top of the 5th, and there's strike 1 to Sac de Song. And now past the diving glove of Sky Rodriguez, but backhanding it is Beefcake McStevens. Not nearly in time though for for a runner on first and an infield base hit. Strike 1 to Medina. And a pickoff attempt, nothing doing though. Now a pitch out, still nothing doing. 1-1, 2-1. Another pickoff attempt. Remember, there is no disengagement limit. 2-1, grounded back to Von Acison. He'll fire back to McStevens at second. On to first, it's a double play. The old 1-6-3er. Now 2 down for Anton Goodwood. Strike 1. And good thing to erase the bases with him coming up. Don't want him to make it more than a... Oh, goodness. He swings and misses on a heck of a back foot slider. Strike 3. Nothing doing for the Overdogs. And here's Muffin. And that's off the glove of the leaping Emin at shortstop. It's a leadoff base hit for Muffin Studwick. Here's Scooter Sandbrick. He'll spit on ball 1. Now line up the middle. Base hit past the diving glove of Inman. 2 on, nobody out for Sky Rodriguez. The pitch, curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Now this one's lined to the right side and through for a base hit. Medina Fields. So hold up the runner at third. The bases are juiced now for Tugboat Thomas. Nobody out. Gotta get a run here to the Platypi. Ball 1 outside, just outside on a 4-seamer. And now up the middle. Oh no, it's off of LaJoy. The runner will score. No one's covering first. It'll be an infield single. The covering second baseman Elroy Action dropped the ball anyways when it was thrown to him. Now LaJoy will have to come out of the game for Braun Thunderchumpin. LaJoy's status is just extreme pain as this one's fouled down the first base line. Forcing curve and changeup for Braun Thunderchump. Ball inside, 169 ERA, 112 whip, and 7 Ks for Braun Thunderchump, the lefty. Now this one by Ace Von Isenson is flied out to center field. Under is Victorino to make the grab. Runner is tagging. Both runners are tagging. Sky Rodriguez will be safe at third base where the throw will come to. Runner is safe at the plate. It's 4-2. Platypi still trailing. Now Beefcake McStevens will look at ball one high. Now this one, a high fly ball. Victorino under it. Rodriguez tagging. The throw comes into Elroy Action. The cutoff man right in front of second base. The relay is not nearly in time. It's 4-3. The Platypi bring the deficit down to 1 as Kitty Kaufman steps up and lines one into the Overdogs dugout down the third base line. Quickly 0-2 to her. The 0-2 pitch. Oh my gosh. Strike 3. An unfortunate ice block situation, but not before 3 runs come across the plate in the bottom of the 5th. Now in the top of the 6th. Quickly 0-1 to Iman. And that's off the diving glove on a hot shot to Sky Rodriguez. McStevens will back her up and get into second base. Let the runner on first. With nobody out, Kasia looking to make up for, well, not really any errors, but 2 that she probably thought she should have had. That led to a 3-run rally in the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 after the pickoff attempt, and now grounded to Sky Rodriguez. She'll fire to second. Kaufman turns. Double play! It's a 5-4-3 double play for the Platypi. 2 down for the center fielder, Yvette Victorino. Now line to Scooter. He'll make the grab for out number 3. Nearly handcuffed him, but he got it. Nothing doing for the Overdogs in the top half of the 6th. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 4-3. Still Overdogs leading. Here is Hera O'Wugliams, though, who will pop the first pitch up into shallow center field. Under it is Kasia Iman, the shortstop. And there's out number 1. And fantastic defensive player, as we've seen so far today. And now Beefcake hits this one into the ground. Thunderchump makes the play for out number 2. Difficult play there. Had to go back a little bit. And with it being a lefty as well, very difficult play to make there. But Muffin Studwick steps up to the plate. Now 1-1 and 1-2. And that one's lined and caught by Kasia Iman. That's where baseballs go to die, folks. We get to the top of the 7th. Nothing doing for the Platypi in that inning. It's 4-3 still, Overdogs. Braun Thunderchump will actually hit for himself here. And oh my goodness, drills one up the middle for a base hit. Bacon Fields fires back into the infield to second base to be precise. And that'll bring up Elroy Action with a runner on and nobody out. But the runner is Thunderchump, the pitcher. So maybe this could tire him out a little bit. 1-1. 2-1 as the lineup card flips over once more for the Overdogs. But this one's hit to McStevens. He'll toss to Kaufman, who will turn to first. 6-4-3 double play. Another one. And now Guy Gold will step up to the plate with nobody on and 2 outs back-to-back innings with a huge double play after a leadoff hit. And now Willie Bacon lays out and makes an absolutely spectacular catch to end the top half of the 7th inning. Von Acison makes it through 7 on it thanks to a spectacular defense behind him. And now Guy Gold will be defensively replaced out there in left field. This one's lined into left field, and this one kisses the chalk. The new left fielder has it, throws it in towards third base, and it's a leadoff double for Scooter Sandbrick. That new left fielder, by the way, is Robin Yu. No errors on the year, but he is batting $154. Now Sky Rodriguez steps up to the plate, swung on a miss for strike 1. The 0-1 outside, 1-1 now the count. See you right, too, on a good curveball up and away. Now, oh, Sky Rodriguez takes this one the other way, past the diving glove of the first baseman. Rounding third was Sandberg, but he'll be held up. And it's runners at the corners now with nobody out and Tugboat Thomas up. This one whopped into center field. Under it is Victorino. Sandberg tags. The throw in is going to come into the cutoff man Elroy action. The run scores easily. It's now 4-4. All evened up here at the plaza. Von Acesen steps up to the plate. Oh, he's going to stay in the game. Runner going, he bunts. It's popped straight up. Out number 2. Oh, but getting back to first is Sky Rodriguez, miraculously. And now Willie Bacon will step up with a runner on first and 2 down. Ball 1 inside. Ball 2. Interesting that they're going to leave Von Acesen in. Only one trouble inning, though, when you think about it. 3-0 now to Willie Bacon. Up the middle, base hit. That's a base hit. Runners are going to be at first and second now with 2 down. And the lineup card flips right on over for Kitty Kaufman. 0 for 3 on the day, but that could all change right here. And fly ball into left center. Oh, but tracking is Victorino, and she's under it for out number 3. Not before, though, a run comes across the score. It's now all knotted up at 4. And then, as the no pinch hitter pointed to, as this one's grounded to first base, fielded by Sandberg and taken to the bag himself for out number 1. Von Acesen will stay in the game. Medina steps up now. Grounder over to third. Rodriguez fields with no problem. Fires in and beats the runner there by about 10 steps. And now 2 down for Anton Goodwood. See right 2 quickly. Got to watch out for him, though. The 0-2. Swung on a miss on a slider. Whirly Bird special. 3 up, 3 down in the top half of the 8th inning. We head to the bottom half of the 8th. Can you feel the momentum swinging to the side of the Platypi? See Reich, one at the knees. Checked her swing, it didn't matter. Here, Williams fouls this one straight back, 0-2. Now lined, foul down the first base line. Now weak liner into center. Victorino, though, tracking will make the grab for out number 1. Beefcake McStevens steps up. 0 for 3 on the day, but is hitting 435 in the playoffs. Now lines up the middle, base hit. 1 out. Let's see if we can't start our rally here. Muffin Studwick will step up, but not before it's a pitching change. It'll be Doug Nerdward, who has a 0 ERA, a 0.38 whip, and 1 strikeout on the year. He features a 4-seam, 2-seam slide, change, and curveball. There's ball 1 inside. And now fastball, 2-seamer, swung on a miss for strike 1. Ball 2 up and in. 2-1 now to Muffin Studwick with Beefcake on first. Fly down the line, first base side, foul. 2-2 to Muffin Studwick. See right 3. Someone grab an ice pick. We got to chisel Muffin Studwick out of it. 2 outs now for Scooter. Steve Reich 1. Scooter has 3 homers and 9 RBIs. Runner goes. Fly ball into center. Under it is Victorino, though. And she will retire the side with that grab. So nothing doing in the 8th despite a hit. We head to the 9th inning. Von Acesen still out there. Now this one's grounded straight to Sky Rodriguez. She'll fire to first, and there's out number 1. Rhonda steps up, and a 4-run inning given up by Von Acesen, but other than that has been very good out there. 1-2 to the third baseman. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 down now. Here's Yvette Victorino with 2 outs, nobody on. Ball 2 low. She is the number 8th hitter. Now grounds this one past the diving glove of Sky Rodriguez into left field for a base hit. That'll bring up the 9 spot. Do the Overdogs go to a pinch hitter? They don't have one step up to the plate. It's going to be Doug Nerdward. His first at bat in the playoffs. And now runner goes. And safe at second base. So runner is now in scoring position. Doug just needs to get a hit. This one's lined into center field. Caught by Willie Bacon, though. Thankfully, almost an atom ball. And that'll end the inning. So I got a little tense there with 2 outs. But nothing doing in the end. Still 4-4 as we enter the bottom of the 9th. Here's Sky Rodriguez looking to start something. She might have. No, it's just foul on the left side. Oh, strike 2 on the corner, outside corner. 0-2. That one's flied into right field. Right center, I should say. Under it is Medina. She'll make the grab. So now quickly 1 out. And Tugboat Thomas will step up to the plate. Ball 1 outside. 1-0. A line into center field. But caught by Yvette Victorino for out number 2. Von Acison is up. But the Platypi will go to a pinch hitter, it looks like here. It will be Linda Hand, who has a .333 batting average and swings at that one way out of the zone. 0-2 now to Linda. No homers or RBIs. The 0-2 to her. Grounded, but fielded by Saktasong on the dive. Throw to first is in time for out number 3. That'll be a pitching change for the Platypi after not being able to do anything in the 9th inning. We head into extra innings. Hugh Jacobs will take the mound. 4-seam slide and curveball for him. And first pitch is fouled off. An 18 ERA, 3 whip, and 1 strikeout in the playoffs. 1-1. And that's a fly ball into right field. Under it on the track is Hera O'Wugliams. A loud out number 1. Hugh Jacobs did have 1 bad outing in the playoffs, which is why his ERA is so inflated. Strike 1. And I mean, Ace Von Acison went 9 innings today. Just had that 1 bad inning. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled. May have gone into the 10th too if his spot wasn't up. And now popped into center field, a little shallow. Willie Bacon freezes and then busts it in and makes the grab for out number 2. Now here's Saktasong. And a quick correction, I had said Anton Goodwood had that homer for the Overdogs earlier. It was actually Song. Now grounded to Kaufman. No homer here, though. There's out number 3. So sorry for shortchanging him there, but nothing doing for the Overdogs. Doug Nerdward back up there on the bump. Willie Bacon, 2-0 to him. C. Reich 1. Now pops straight back and up. Under it is Anton Goodwood, and there's out number 1. Kitty Kaufman steps up to the plate with 1 out. And she'll fly 1 into right center field. Deep, but not deep enough. Just in front of the warning track, Victorino will make the grab for out number 2. 2 outs. Here's Hera O'Wugliams in the bottom of the 10th inning. Can she be a hero? Well, maybe not. Broke her bat. Saktasong makes the barehanded grab. Tosses to the covering Doug. And there's out number 3. Hugh Jacobs remains on the mound. Here's Medina. Liner caught by McStevens at short. There's out number 1. Anton Goodwood steps up to the plate. Grounded down the first base line. Fielded and will take it to the bag himself is Scooter Sandbrick. Now Kasha Emin. A chance here to start a 2-out rally. Hugh Jacobs trying to quell it. Oh no. High fly ball deep. That's gonna be into the Platypi bullpen. Oh, goodness gracious. 397. It's Kasha's first homer of the playoffs. 8th RBI. The long ball may well have just beaten the Overdogs. 2 outs. Liner caught on a diving play by Kitty Kaufman. So now there's a chance. It's the heart of the order for the Platypi. Doug stays in there. Beefcake, on top of this one, Horn fields and loops 1 to first, getting her man by a good margin for out number 1. 1 out. Liner into left field. 2 down, but still up to the plate is Scooter Sandbrick, who has been a hero in the playoffs before. We'll see if he can start something here, or even tie things up. 1-0. Up the middle. Emin makes a great diving play. But he's safe at first base. Scooter is safe at first base. Here's Sky Rodriguez with 2 outs and a chance to win the ball game. 1-0 down and away. The 1-0 pitch Oh, a weak liner. Elroy Action fields it on a hop, throws it to first, and there's out number one. The Platypi will fall in the first game of the series once again in this best-of-5 matchup with the Overdogs. An unfortunate loss for him here today, but, well, these things happen. 5 runs, 11 hits on no errors for the Overdogs. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error for the Platypi. And remember, folks, the Platypi did lose the first game of the last series, ended up winning 3 in a row, so we'll hope for that. But in the meantime, Doug Nerdward gets the win for the Overdogs. He pitched great for them in relief. Hugh Jacobs, unfortunately, gets the loss with another somewhat poor outing out of the pen. And the player of the game is Kasha Iman, and I mean, who else? Was doing it all over the place and ended up hitting the go-ahead homer for the Overdogs. Vaughn Acison with a solid runner-up spot after, going 9 innings, which is just incredible. But his team just couldn't quite get past 4 runs, so it'll be a heartbreaking 11-inning loss for the Platypi in Game 1 of the conference finals. But join us next week for Game 2 against the Overdogs back here at the Colonial Plaza. Thank you so much for tuning in to this playoff edition of Platypi Baseball on the Classic Cookie Gaming channel, and happy birthday to the Classic Cookie Gaming channel as well. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. This is Cookie Cutter signing off.